I would like to speak about a topic which is quite burning at these times. Of course, it is a disease which is ages old, but still it is new to almost 90% of the population. It is endometriosis. When we speak or when we say to a woman that she has endometriosis, there is a kind of enigma, or there is a kind of a question mark suddenly shows on the face of the person. What is this endometriosis? And it is actually very difficult to explain the theory of genesis of endometriosis. It is nothing but having the endometrium, which is the inner lining of the uterus, somewhere outside the uterus or where it should be, or it is otherwise called as ectopic endometrium. We know endometrium should always be inside the uterus as the uterine lining, but sometimes the endometrial tissue can be deposited outside the uterus, like in the pelvic peritoneum, in the ovaries, or in the uterosacral ligament, leading to endometriosis. Then what are the common symptoms? How will you know that we have endometriosis? Sometimes some people say, I dread that my periods are coming. Why? Because they literally roll in pain when the periods come. It is always not normal to have that kind of pain during menses. You may have endometriosis if you have that kind of intolerable pain during periods, or called as dysmenorrhea or severe dysmenorrhea. There can be other painful symptoms like painful intercourse, which is called as dyspareunia, pain during defecation or dyschezia, pain during micturition or pain during urination, which is called dysuria. So when you have these kind of symptoms starting with dys, you may have endometriosis, and that is actually a serious condition which needs to be treated from the very beginning and properly, so that your life may become a little bit more easier. Endometriosis, no doubt, is a completely benign condition, but it is no worse than a carcinoma. It is a progressive disease, just worsens the quality of life of a person. But it is definitely treatable, and you should definitely consult a doctor when you have these kind of symptoms. Now, how is endometriosis presented? First of all, I said these are the symptoms which the person may present with endometriosis. Then there are cysts, or in the ovaries when the endometriosis develops, it leads to chocolate cyst. Many people must have heard of the term chocolate cyst, but does not exactly know the meaning of it. It is when the endometrial tissues lodge inside the ovaries, they continue to bleed every time during every cycle, leading to blood collection within the ovaries, which leads to cystic structures, and the collection that is there inside the ovaries is completely like a chocolate sauce. So it is called as a chocolate cyst. What are the complications, or what are the problems faced in a woman with endometriosis? First and foremost is the change in the quality of life due to the pain. That is the most common symptom why people come forward with the disease endometriosis. Then next comes the effect on fertility. People with endometriosis definitely have a reduced fertility because of the endometriotic deposits that are lodged in the pelvis, in the ovaries, that leads to reduced ovulation and decreased fertility. In case of these things, in the scenario of painful menses and infertility, endometriosis guarantees some kind of treatment, which may not necessarily always be surgical. Endometriosis can also be managed with medical management. Coming to the treatment part of endometriosis, it is divided into two parts. First is management of pain, and second is for infertility. So the person has to prioritize her needs. If the priority is to reduce pain, then the treatment is directed towards reducing fertility. As I said, the genesis of endometriosis, or the cause of endometriosis, is mostly due to bleeding during the menstrual cycle, which will obviously present from the time the woman starts menstruating till the time her menopause comes. The only time when the patient will be symptom free will be during pregnancy or after menopause. Why is that? Because in these two times there will be no menstrual cycles. So having said that, the treatment is also directed in the same process. If the treatment of endometriosis has to be done, we need to induce a pseudo pregnancy state or a pseudo menopause state through certain medications. Of course, these conditions will lead to decreased fertility, but then the treatment of endometriosis has to be prioritized, whether they want to reduce pain or increase fertility, because both of them going side by side is a little bit challenging. Then comes to the surgical part. At what point does a endometriotic patient need surgery? First of all, the increasing size of chocolate cysts, increasing pain, when if the symptoms become too complicated, we may have to go for a complete hysterectomy with bilateral oophorectomy, which will lead to a complete menopausal state, and only then the patient can be symptom free. Otherwise, the surgical management for endometriosis may also be directed when fertility has to be enhanced by releasing adhesions, by taking out the chocolate cyst. The fertility of the patient can be enhanced. So there are the surgical maneuver in an endometriotic patient can happen more than once. Therefore, it has to be done very meticulously and with much expertise. As I already said, endometriosis is ages old. It has been with the human race since long time. As we all know, Cleopatra, she also had endometriosis, which is seen in history. And in those times, to get rid of the symptoms of endometriosis, females used to have too many children, because the only time when they used to be the symptom free was during pregnancy. But as of now, we have that kind of treatment and surgical procedures which are minimally invasive to get rid of the symptoms of endometriosis. So if you really have these symptoms, it is not normal. It is not normal to have that much of pain, or it is not normal to reduce your quality of life with that kind of pain. You need to consult a doctor, because this pain can go.